Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Melissa and this is Lifestyle Makes Sense. I welcome you to or back to my channel. We have a spread here. We have a big spread here going on. We're going to be closing out March, introducing April, and a few other things. So, anywho, how's your day going? How's your night going? Whatever time it is, wherever you are. I hope you're enjoying your day. It's almost April, and April is my anniversary month, wedding anniversary, that is. So, will we be going on a trip this year? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Anywho, before we get into any of this, let me tell you how my March went. Overall, it was pretty good. I will give it a A. I'll give it an A. Not an A plus, not an A minus, just an A. Because we stayed within our budget. We actually came in under on some of the parts of our budget, and I was able to get through it like a breeze, savings challenges and all, despite this pollen that's kicking my butt right now. So let's do a quick recap of our March goals and March budgets and all of that to see how I did. Of course, I had 5 paydays for this month of March, the 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th, and today, the 31st. I pay myself every Monday. I'm self-employed, and currently I'm debating whether to lay myself off or not. I've done a little video about it. I will share it with you, and you will see what my decision was. But there are some reasons why I had to make the decision that I made. So I went to the DMV this past week, last week. That was interesting. So after paying all my bills, my weekly income for savings challenges and weekly expenses came to $908. I started out with a gift card allowance of $533.19. Side gigs, I wanted to earn an extra $1,200, and unexpected, if I got anything, I hoped it would be at least $200. So income totaled for the month $4,260.17. I am definitely a plus in income field because I had some additional side hustles that really came in handy. I mean, they came in handy. And then I had a few unexpected expenses that put it over the top for me. As far as bills, I wanted to pay an extra $300 towards variable bills, which was electricity, natural gas, and water. I ended up putting $450 extra to those 3 utilities. So that is a plus. And that's partially because of the income that I earned over the expected amount of income. As far as my cash envelopes, I had allocated $830 to use for them. I ended up using $798. So that left me with a surplus in my cash envelopes for the week. So that's definitely a plus. Sinking funds, I wanted to earn at least $600 to put towards my variable, fixed, and personal binder that I was creating. And that came from my savings challenges, which I also wanted to save at least $600. Well, I saved $943 in savings challenges. $393 of that went towards my sinking funds, which was that binder. So even though it's a negative here, I didn't do $600 in full. It is a plus because I was able to contribute something towards it. Savings challenges is a plus. I made over $600 in that field and category. As far as debt, I wanted to put at least a minimum of $200, no fewer than, well, I wanted to put $200 to $578 towards my credit card debt. I ended up putting $1,627 towards my debt. That was good. That's definitely a plus. So I ended up the month with only one negative, which really isn't a negative, right? If we look at it that way, it's really not a negative. Anytime you can start saving something that you intended to save is good. So even though I didn't save $600 in my VFP binder, I was able to save something because the rest of that went towards getting my gift cards for my second quarter. And if you've seen that video, you saw how that went. I explained it all. So today, what we will be doing is going to our, let's pull this back out. In our cash envelopes, we should have $25 in food remaining. Yes, we do. And the only other envelope that has something is transportation, which is $7, and we have that. And that's it. So we'll put this aside. So this money here will actually go into our VFP binder, our variable, fixed, and personal expenses binder. So that's where this is going to go. And I'll do that in a little bit. Today, we will be working off of $1,050 in a side hustle because I had a side hustle gig on the 26th of March, and I'm using most of that income to go towards my budget this week. $425.47 remaining on gift cards because I did go and do a pedicure using one of the gift cards, and I ended up taking some money out of the side hustle and putting $100 towards my natural gas, $100 towards electricity, and $50 towards water. So that was $250, which made the final totals end up being what they were. So I was able to add that. Now my natural gas has a credit of $200 sitting on there waiting to be billed next month. Electricity has a credit of $109.45, and water has a credit of $86.39. As I mentioned, I took out what was remaining in my envelopes. I spent $103 towards remaking my coffee bar. If you saw that video, you saw how I redid that. I do have some coins that I need to drop, so I'm gonna put a check mark there, and I'm going to bring over my milk money coin jar. Somebody asked me if I had any of these, and I currently do not. Once I closed my shop, I donated the rest of them to a school. So hopefully the kids there could start saving some coins of their own. So I do not currently have any. So we did the coins. This week, nothing is going towards credit card debt. So out of this, we had $1,050 in cash, and then the $425 in my gift cards. The rest of this side hustle money is going to go towards funding my cash envelopes, towards some savings challenges, and some of it went towards debt. I already put $102 towards debt. I plan to put $130 towards my savings challenges. And for the month of April, you guys, I'm doing 10 savings challenges. How wild is that? 10 savings challenges for the month of April. And you'll see what that money is going to go towards later in an April video, because this is technically March. So I'm using it as my payday number 5 plus part of my payday number 1 for 8. So I'm going to fully fund my cash envelopes today. I've allocated some money, an amount towards each envelope, and I may go over, I may go under, but I did a minimalist type ordeal here. $600 will go towards my cash envelopes. This will fund my cash envelopes for the entire month, okay? This will be my first time doing it this way. I gave it a little test run back in March, and I liked it. I did it. I didn't do it at the beginning of March. I did it towards the middle of March, and I liked how I was able to get through my videos really good. So I'm going to fully fund them this week for the rest of the month. And then inch by inch, we'll pinch off of them. I'll expense track to see what comes out of what and see where I end up. See how it goes. All right. So out of the $1,050, we took $250. That left me with $832. $800 is a rollover from that side hustle, and $32 is from my binder. We're going to put $600 into our cash envelopes, and then we're going to cash stuff $130, and I've already dropped my coins, as I mentioned. $102 of that $832 has went towards a credit card bill. So let's get our money counted. We're going to stuff our envelopes, and the explanations for a lot of this will come in our first April's budget. Technically, our first technical April's budget, okay? So, we'll sit this right here. Pardon my voice. This pollen has really gotten me sounding like I'm really, really under the weather, but I'm not quite under the weather, but the weather is definitely playing a big role in this, all right? So, for our food envelopes for the month, we have here $600. These teller slips came from Mystique Budgets. I did an order back last year with her, and she sent me these teller slips, which I appreciate. Thank you very much. All right, let's count up. This should be $600 that will be going into our cash envelopes for the month. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 400. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. 140. All right, that's 540. 10, 25, 35, 45, 55, 67, 89, and 60. All right, so that is $600, and that is correct. $250 will go into our food envelope for the month. You heard me right, for the month. We will definitely see how this goes. For household, we're going to put $50. $20, $40, and $50 for the month. And if I need anything to go to any of these other envelopes and I have excess in one of these envelopes, I very well will transport it. All right, in transportation, we will give it $100, which we'll probably have to break up into smaller bills at some point. And into health, we will give $25. 20 and 5. And I keep reiterating for the month because I want you to know that I'm going to try to stay within those budgeted amounts. Personal will be receiving $100. Situations will be receiving $25. Entertainment will be receiving $10. And gifts will be receiving $40. 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. $40. I want to add, I'm doing a giveaway, $25. As a thank you for watching my videos and just being here. I really appreciate you very, very, very much. I'm going to put a word on the screen that I want you to include in your comments. And once you do that, then I will select a winner on my first April's video. Okay? $25 in gift card, Cash App, or Zelle. Those are the only options. Gift card, Cash App, or Zelle. $25 to one of my viewers. So that covers all of my cash envelopes for the month. And throughout the month, you'll see how I'm able to expense track and use these envelopes to the best of my ability. Now, before I go into my savings challenges, I want to go ahead and get this $32 allocated out of my envelopes into my variable, fixed, and personal expense binder. And if you watched me allocate my savings challenges, you saw I used a die to roll and, let me know where things needs to go. So I'm going to do something just like that today. I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to roll 4 times. I'm going to put a 20 somewhere. I'm going to put a 5 somewhere, and I'm going to put this 5. Then I'm going to put these $2 somewhere. All right, we have 6 envelopes, and we have a die that has 6 spaces on it. Let's see what's going to get the $2. Number 6 is our variable unexpected expenses. We'll get this $2. All right, let's see what we'll get the next $5. Uh-oh. I want to roll it in the light. Okay, envelope number 1, personal, will receive $5. And I have set amounts to cap each envelope, but if I go over, if I go under, it'll really be a personal decision at the time. Let's see what's going to get the next $5. Envelope number 2, which is utilities. And this for me right now is the best way to do any rollover cash that I decide to roll over. I think that takes the guesswork out of a lot of things for me. And the last 20 that we have, let's see. Envelope number 1, personal, will receive that. All right. And that concludes our VFP binder. Now I'm going to introduce my savings challenges for the month of April. I'm so excited about them all because I don't know. I am. And I'm not going to tell you what the money is going to go towards yet. I'm going to introduce that in a true April's video. But this Let's Save $450 from Beautifully Me and You's weekly binder, weekly planner that I purchased digitally from her, I think I'm going to continue that. I do have some spaces that do not have check marks in them. So yes, we will be continuing the Let's Save $450. Of course, I will be continuing my 2025 in 2025 by Nita over at the Almost Organized Owl. I'll continue to do that one. This is one I've had for quite some time. I ordered some things from Baking Budgets, and this is one of the savings challenges that she sent me. It's the 100 envelope challenge, and all you do, I guess, is save the number and then save, you're just saving. She didn't send me any additional envelopes, but this one actually is an envelope itself, and I love it. So saving whatever number I'm able to save from Baking Budgets. This one actually came out of my own personal shop. Before I closed my shop, I had savings challenges, and this was one that I created when I went to Grenada. It's a postcard savings challenge, and so far, I think I've done it one time before, so I'm going to do this one as well. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save that. This one I absolutely love. A few of you also received this as a gift from me. It was in my shop. Basically, it has different slots for minimal amounts. I don't think anything is over $30. I think 30 is the highest. Well, no, there's a 31. But either way, I'm going to be saving in this binder. This is my travel binder. So this should hint to you where my money is going to be going for my savings challenges. But again, we won't get into that. But I'm going to start this binder and we won't finish it probably, but we'll definitely put some money towards it. I also have an April challenge from S&C Budgets. I've been doing this one, and to help me out with that one, y'all, I'm going to bring out an old friend. Dun, dun, dun. I purchased this from, what is her name? She does all the Drip by E. Drip by E has a website. It's Erica. Her name is Erica, but I can't think of her. Black and Blue. I think it's Black and Blue. Her channel is Black and Blue, and I got this scratcher. It scratches this off very well, very good. Then I also had purchased this wacky tacky where you can, you know, put it on and count the money. And that's also where my calculator came from. So I'm just dripped by E all over here. This was purchased a while ago, maybe when I first started doing my budgeting channel. I purchased these things from her, but this is going to be helping me with my scratch offs for my April challenges. I'm bringing back my $10 challenge from Mystique Budgets. You know, I had gotten to the second row here. I'm not going to clean this off. I'm just going to keep it going, and hopefully we can finish it up as time go on. I don't think I'm going to finish it for April, but eventually we'll see how far I can get. This one is from All Things Planned. It's her April challenge. I bought the entire set of these, so I will have one of these every month. This is the April's challenge. These two are also from all the Mystique Budgets, the $1 challenge and the $5 challenge. I started this one in February, I think, and I have not cleaned it off because I'm going to do something similar, just keep it going. And then the $1 challenge, this will be my first time starting it this year. So those are my 10 challenges, y'all, and I'm so happy. I'm looking forward to doing these challenges. So either way, today we should have $130 to put towards these challenges. And I'm going to start with my fives and my $5 challenge. And I'm just going to, we have 2 5s. So I'm going to mark off two $5 spaces. All right, so here we go. 1 and 2. All right, do we have a 20 on All Things Planned? We do not, but we do have 2 10s. So I'm going to do the 2 10s. And that'll be for this 20. All right, I don't have any 10s, so I'm not going to do that. Let's see about this Grenada challenge. 7 plus 17 plus 27 plus 7 plus 17 plus 27 plus 7. Okay, we can't do that because that's $109 total. I think I'm going to hold off on this one. I'm not going to do that one just yet. Let's do envelope number 100 on this one. How about we do that? Let's mark off envelope 100 on Baking Budgets 100 envelope challenge. And I think I am going to keep the money inside of the envelope that comes with it as opposed to my envelope. I think that's cute. And throughout the month of April, we will definitely dive into these other challenges as well. Let me put the other money over here. You'll be seeing some friends that I'm inviting, including my scratch off thing from Dripped by E. And I'm also going to keep my travel money from this inside of this. So I'll have my regular savings challenge where I keep some money. I'll have this travel binder where I keep some money. And then I'll have the 100 envelope challenge where I keep some money. So we'll be pulling money out of everything coming the end of April. And don't forget, April is when we will be counting up our coins. So we will have a big things popping. We will have big things popping over in April. So I hope you enjoyed this closeout. I hope your closeouts go well as well. Stick with me the rest of this week because I think I'm going to release that video of should I lay myself off. There's been a few changes in my life of things that's going on. So I really want to address those as a form of a creative outlet for me. So I hope you stick around and enjoy that video once it's released. But until then, you guys, I want you to enjoy your day, your night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Enjoy yourselves. Bye-bye, you guys.